Hey guys, today's video I'm taking care of something that needed taken care of for quite some time. So I've got my 98 Chevy Suburban here, and it's got some issues, enough issues that it did not feel safe driving last week whenever I went to work. So this weekend I'm addressing those issues. So these are the problems that I'm having. I'm having problems with stopping. When I go to hit the brakes, it jerks to the left. I have to counter steer to the right, then I have to counter steer to the left and right and left and stuff like that. The front left wheel locks up when it's wet out. You know what, let me just show you. Let me crank this thing up. We got the trailer behind it, and we're gonna go for a quick spin, and we're gonna see how this thing reacts. Guess I need to buckle up. I'm only going down the street. All right, we're gonna put her in drive, and we're taking off. So, getting up to speed a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna hit the brakes, and you see it's taking a left. I have to counter steer it right, and with all the weight and stuff, it just makes it so bad. So I'm pretty sure that I've got a sticking right front brake caliper, like it's not braking like it should. So I went ahead and I ordered, I don't remember that ding being in the windshield. I went ahead and I ordered new brake calipers, brake pads, hoses. There I go, hit the brake and it took off to the left again. I ordered all that stuff, and hopefully that's going to fix my issues. I'm also going to be checking out the front end, like the ball joints, tie rod ends, all that stuff, because a lot of that stuff could be wore out too. So I'm back here at the shop, and I'm gonna just nose up to the shop, and I'm gonna go grab me some dinner, and after dinner I'll start to work on this Suburban. This Suburban's been like the best tow vehicle ever. I like it. It's a 98 model. Taxes are cheap. It's fuel injected. The fuel economy is pretty decent. So this is an OBS truck. It's two-wheel drive, which is all I need. If I need something four-wheel drive, I'll grab something four-wheel drive. I don't need a four-wheel drive everywhere I go. So this two-wheel drive has been a great truck, and let's keep it that way. So it's dinner time. I'm gonna roll up the window, figure out what I'm gonna drive to dinner, and go to dinner. All right, so I got the truck jacked up in the air. Let's check for front end being loose. I'm gonna grab hold of the wheel, and I'm gonna look at all the tie rods, ball joints, all that stuff, and just kind of see if there's anything like definitely loose. So I'm gonna grab hold of the wheel and wiggle left and right, and what I'm looking for, I want to see the other wheel wiggle too. Okay, so I have a loose wheel bearing here, so I'm going to take the cap off, and I'll tighten up the castle nut just a little bit to get rid of the tiny bit of play. Now I'm going to go to the other side and check it. This side looks good. Hadn't checked the ball joints yet. Alright, wiggling this side. This one might have a little bit. Let's get a better look. Nope. So this side is good too. So I'm going to get the wheels off, and then we're going to use a pry bar to check the ball joints. These tires need replaced too. They're about wore out. Not what they'd still pass inspection this once, but as many miles that I put on it and I got it here, I'll go ahead and get tires for it. I might have a problem with the steering box. Another thing I might have a problem with is this brand new pitman arm I installed on this thing. Might have a little play on it. Brand new. I do have a problem with my steering box. So I'm gonna have to look for a steering box, and we're gonna have to install that on a later date. First, I'm gonna fix the brakes. So I am having the brakes are engaging more on the left side.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
So now that I've got the front wheel bearings done, the front tires put on it, steering box put on it, and all the other things that I've done for towing, might as well put it to the test. I needed exhaust on my 75 Nova for a while, so I'm going to be towing my Nova to the exhaust shop. The guy's waiting for me right now. I've got a muffler. We're going to see about putting dual exhaust on the Nova, so let's go grab the Nova. Alright, so I'm driving down the road. The steering wheel is the straightest it's ever been. The steering wheel is jacked up on this thing the day I bought it. So, the steering, it's tighter. The steering is tighter than what it was, which I don't like. I liked the way it steered before. But when I hit the brakes, there's no darting left and right like I had before. So I feel like it was, I really feel like it was all in the brakes before. But I figured while I was at it, I might as well just kind of fix everything. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy with it. The front tires are smooth. All I need to do is replace the rear tires now, but I figured I'd go ahead and grab the Nova and run it by the muffler shop. And while it's at the muffler shop, I'll go ahead and put some new back tires on this thing. And I'll check everything over for leaks and make sure everything's tight. So far so good, guys.
Gauge stays low. That just got a quarter tanker. That'll be bad fuel pump.
Okay, so I've got the car on the trailer. That little mishap, I don't know what's going on with it, but I am going to stop off and get some gasoline for this thing just in case the gauge is lying. So far the truck is pulling this thing awesome. The brakes are, they feel good, they feel strong. The steering box, like I said, is a little on the stiff side. I'm hoping that it's going to free up sometime. Hopefully not too far in the future. So we're going to get this thing to the muffler shop. It's going to get a Flowmaster on it. Dual exhaust. Hopefully it'll sound nice, because right now it doesn't sound that great. Pulling a lot better. The biggest issue is when you brake. So I've got probably only have about 5,000 pounds behind me. Let's see how well it stops. Hitting the brakes and it's stopping straight. I don't even have my hand on the steering wheel. Well, I just did because it had a little bit of a turn in the road, but it's stopping straight and it feels great. I will see y'all at the muffler shop. So the car's getting some work done to it. Cutting the exhaust off and putting it on. So the exhaust was like completely rotted out, like halfway down. And I don't know what kind of exhaust is going to be put on it. I'm just leaving it up to him. It'll be a surprise when I get back. All right, so I just got a phone call that my car is done. So let's go pick up my car and see how the exhaust sounds on it. While I've been waiting, I went ahead and I put 2 more tires on the car, on the Suburban. So it's got 4 brand new tires, new front rotors on the front, new calipers, new pads, new hoses, new steering box. This thing's gonna drive like a brand new vehicle. It's gonna be awesome. So let's go pick up the car, take it for a spin, see what we think of it. All right, let's go. All right, guys, I picked up the car. I gotta say, it sounds pretty good. We're gonna get this thing unloaded at the house, and then I'm gonna go for a casual ride, just see how it sounds driving down the road. I'm hoping that it's not gonna be too drony on the inside. So we're just around the corner from the garage. I'll see y'all there. All right, so the car is back where it belongs. And here's the exhaust. Little tip coming out to the edge. Got the muffler under there, Flowmaster. So he didn't run the whole entire exhaust. So we did 1 exhaust pipe to the muffler, and then it split off to 2. It's only a 262 V8. There's not a lot of power. So we went from that point back. So not too bad. The exhaust job was only 200 and something bucks. Not bad. So let's crank this thing up and see how it sounds. See, I don't think it sounds too bad. I didn't want it to be too loud. There's a little tip coming out right there. I might put some chrome tips on it to get it down just a touch more. Just a touch. Sounds really good. All right, I'm gonna get the ramps pushed back on the trailer, and we're gonna go for a ride. I guess that's the end of this video. I appreciate y'all watching. The tow rig is back in service and doing well. The tires are as smooth as can be. Everything's good on it. So maybe I'll get another couple, 2-3 years out of it before having any big issues, which would be great. Tiny bit drony. I don't think it's too bad. I think it sounds good though. I think it sounds real good. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Happy Father's Day, Dad.